Charlottesville City Schools was shocked to learn on Friday that the U.S. Department of Education is backtracking on its decision and is now deciding to give the coveted Federal Executive Institute property to the University of Virginia. Amaya Mitchell is live in the newsroom to share how the school system is picking up the pieces after receiving that news. Amaya.
Yeah, Aaron, that's right. You can only imagine the heart-dropping feeling Charlottesville City Schools said it had. Just a week after celebrating being chosen to receive the former Federal Executive Institute space, the U.S. Department of Education said it's now going with a different option to have the building, the University of Virginia.
On behalf of the school board, I just want to reiterate what a setback this is.
Charlottesville City School Board member Emily Dooley is still feeling the shock from Friday's reversal, the U.S. Department of Education taking away what they had just been given.
The assumption was when the email was opened that it was going to be next steps on how this process was going to continue forward. So you might imagine how all of our stomachs dropped in just absolute shock.
Washington is giving the University of Virginia the FEI space instead of Charlottesville City Schools. Its reasoning, it says, is because UVA will meet presidential executive orders and that the university best meets the secretary's priorities for property reuse.
That has been taken away for reasons that are frankly not clear. What is clear are the huge negative impacts on our students.
Negative impacts, including scaling back on the school system's plan to expand and use the space for early education. Now, it's back to square one.
What that means is that we can no longer expand our alternative high school, Lugo McGinnis Academy, to Walker. We can no longer expand the alternative middle school, New Pathways Academy. We can no longer free up space at the high school for career and technical ed classrooms, and we can no longer expand facilities for special needs students.
Dooley says the school system is not fighting the reversal, but is instead focusing on its original plans for a preschool at the Walker campus and leaving the administrative offices where they are. UVA did send 29 News a statement that reads in part, "Once we heard that the federal government had accepted the city's proposal, we congratulated the city and moved on, fully expecting that that matter was closed. The university plans to use the space for its School of Continuing and Professional Studies and ROTC programs." You can read that statement in full on our website. Live in the newsroom, Amaya Mitchell, 29 News at 5.